Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are getting to see this video for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video, and then please turn on your notification so that you get notified whenever I make new videos. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for being part of the family. In this video, I'm going to be illustrating on how we can record like a manufacturing transaction. So let's say you want to do a cake. We want to record the transactions, the materials we used in producing the cake. So I have a sample here of the ingredient I'll be needing. So I will need to get these items: flour, sugar, baking, up to vanilla extract for my cake. So how do we begin? So first of all, you go to list and item list. From here, you create the item. So I right click now, then click on new. I'm going to be selecting inventory part because I want to track this item. So the first option here is flour. So let's go with flour. So let's say flour. Then you have to enable unit of measure. So I have unit of measure here enabled. So I'm going to go for gram because it is in weight. So you can see here is in weight gram. So now the cost per gram. So of course this information we have here now is not practical, like it's not realistic. So I'm just trying to get an information for this practice, okay, for this practice. So let's say we want to use cost per gram for flour. Let's say 200 or okay, let me just stay within 100. Let me stay within 100. Okay, so let me just use 50. Let me use 50. Then the cost of goods sold account, yeah, then the income account should be sales account. So we don't have any for now, so that's why we are creating the item first of all before we can go ahead and purchase. So I'm going to click on next because I still have a lot of information to enter. So the next one is sugar. Okay, sugar. But then before I go to the next one, let me also impute the price. So edit floor. So the selling price, I mean to say, so 50. Let's say the selling price is let's use 70. So at least a 28 40% markup. Okay, 40% markup. Then okay, so I'll go back again, right click new. So let's go to sugar. That is the next item, inventory part, then sugar. So sugar also is in weight, like gram. So I'm going to select this, select my gram, then amount for sugar. So let me just, of course this is a random number, so let me use 35. It's a random amount, so I'm just using this for the purpose of the training. So we use here 50, so 42 markup or 30% margin. Okay, next item is baking. Oh sorry, this says, so next item is baking powder. So I'll just use baking powder. Okay, baking powder. So baking powder also is in according to the information I have here, 1.5 teaspoon. Of course that is in gram also, so I have that as gram. Then let's say we use this one as in 75 or 75. Then the sales amount, let's say 90. So almost, oh not 900, I mean 90. Okay, 90. So there's 20% markup. Okay, sales is selected, then date. So next item we needing is salt. So we want to get salt. So we need to get salt too. So I have to create these items before I can actually purchase them and make an assembly and sell. So for salt, let's just say 20. Then the selling price is 45. So 45, yeah, 20, 45. Okay, then the next one is butter. So we're going to be needing butter. So butter, then unit of measure for butter is also in grams, so I'm going to select gram. And here I put let's say 35. Okay, then here should be 45. Okay, Then next item is X. So X is not in gram, of course. We use each. So each to identify egg. So let's just say egg is 300, or let's just say no, I want to use within 100, so let's just say 60. Then the cost is 95, just 95. So next, milk is in milliliter. So let's check here. I have milk is in milliliter, so 120 milliliter. So I'm going to be using milliliter this, okay, milk. Then for one per milliliter, which is per milliliter, so let's just say 15. Then here is 25. Okay, of course this information are not factual, so just trying to get something to use for our illustration. So but then this is the step you are going to take. So the next one is vanilla extract. Okay, then this is in gram. Say 1 teaspoon, so I use gram. So the amount here I use 70 or 17, then I use 35. So what I just did now is just to create the items first. Of course there is nothing on hand, this is the first time we're creating them. So click on OK. I'm done creating those 8 items. So we have them 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, and there are also 8 here, 8 items. So now that we have that information, we'll go ahead to make our purchase. So I'm going to go to vendor. I don't have any money in my bank account, so I'll just go to vendor and enter bill. If you enter bill in QuickBooks, you are buying on credit. So let's buy on credit from a client, a vendor we have, ABC Limited. So I have to be on the item tab before I can proceed. So you can select in any order, or in the order that you have it here, or in any order here. So I would like to follow the order I have it on this illustration. So flour, let's use flour. So I can just type in flour and to bring up that, and I need of course I will not just buy the exact quantity I need. Okay, let me just buy enough so that we can do more than at least 1 or 2. So here we actually need 190 gram, right? So I can just say equal to 190 times 3, so that we can do 3. That is 570, right? So 570 can go for 3. So everything we're going to be doing is going to be multiplied by 3 based on the information we have here. Okay, so the cost, of course, is already stated and everything. Then the next item is, I can just type also sugar. Sugar will be needing just 200 grams, so 200 times 3, so I can just use 600, so I can get up to 3. Then the next one is baking powder, and we need 1.5 teaspoon. So let's just say you want to use 50 50 50, that is 150. So all this one with 1.5 teaspoon, I'll use 50 for 1.5 teaspoon, which is 150. So the next one is salt. Salt here is half teaspoon, so let me just use 25. 1.5 teaspoon, so I'll just use 25. Okay, so we need 25. So it means if I'm using 25 times 3, that's what I mean. So 25 times 3, so we have it as 75, so that will go for that. Then the next one is butter. So let's go for butter. Butter here we'll be needing 115 gram. So see, we need 115 gram. I can just equal to 115 times 3. So I have that figure. So I just want them in 3. So X. Then X, we need two large eggs. So I'll just use 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Then the next one is milk. So we need milk. We need 120 ml. So 120 times 3, that is 360. So 360 milliliter. Then for the vanilla, let's say 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon, let's say we want to use 1 teaspoon. How many times 3? Just say if half teaspoon for salt is 25, so 1 teaspoon should be at least, let's just say a 30, I just use 30 or 35, so that will be equal to 35 times 3, it's 105. I hope I still remember these figures: 35, 25, and 50. Okay, so these are the items we want to purchase, and this is the total cost: 81,870. So I'm going to go ahead and save and close. So once I save and close, I'll quickly head to our report so that we can see the effect of this transaction. I like doing that. So of course, from here we already see we have all this in quantities. We already have this available. So but if you're not satisfied with that, you can quickly go to profit financial balance sheet. Then you see the information. This information is from a previous transaction. So let's head on to inventory asset, which is 81,870, which is correct, and the account payable is 81,870, also correct. We've not sold anything, so don't expect to send transaction in profit or loss. So let's now go to the item list. Now we just bought these items individually. We don't plan on selling them individually. We actually plan on creating an assembly. So we want to use it to create a cake. So in QuickBooks it is known as assembly. So we use inventory assembly. So you can just call this cake, right? Then the cake can be in each because it is 1 Okay. Then we select our items here. So the first of which is flour. So how many do we need? We need 190 gram. So 190 will be needed to build one of this. So sugar, then sugar is we need 200 gram. Then salt. No, the next one is baking. So I said baking I'll be using 50. So of course 50 times no, I think baking is 75 here. Oh, the cost, sorry, this is the cost. Yeah, cost. Oh, it's part of quantity, so I cannot get 50. Let me just use 50. I remember I said 50. Then for one, so salt is 1.5 teaspoon. I think I used 25, so this is 25. Then the other one I used 35. Okay, 25 gram. Then the butter, of course you should have your information ready. So butter, butter is 1.5. That is 115. So 115 that one is still available. The information was provided. Then eggs, we'll be needing 2 large eggs. 2 large eggs, so 2 large eggs. Okay. Then the milk, we'll be needing 120. So I can just put 120. All this information I'm getting them from this extract, this information here. So vanilla, is I use 35 if I remember. I think 35 here. So at the end of the day, the total cost is 27,290. So let's select an income account, which is sales. That is how I want to track this, and you can decide to impute or do a markup if you want to use a markup. So just come to this place and enter as the markup. So if the cost is 27,290, then markup of 100% will give you 54. So let me just say 50% markup will give us 40. Depends on how you want to. So I think that one is okay for me as the markup is. Okay, so I can just go ahead and click on OK. Then I just create the item. We've not purchased. So for now we have 0 of this cake. So I only tell QuickBook what I'll be needing to be able to get the quantity. So you can see the price is there, of course, but the quantity is not available because we've not built the assembly. So we'll quickly go to vendor, then enter inventory activity, then build assembly. So this is where we're going to be able to build our assembly. Now from down here you can see we have maximum number you can build from the quantity on hand is 3. Based on my computation, remember I tried to use 3. So yes, you can see we are on point. So I can say, okay, I just want to build, let's just build 2. So the quantity that will be remaining will go for 1 because it's total 3 that we can build. I have a template which is overdue. This is the second assembly I'm building, and this should be today's date, which is 29. Okay, we're building for cake. We only have cake, of course. So I can go ahead and build and close. I'm done building. So once I build, that is when you see that we have two quantity of cake. Then the balances, you can see we have two now. Then the balances for the other ones have reduced. You can see we are left with 115, which is what we need for one. You see 115. We see we have 190 and 200. Let's check. We have 190, we have 200, and like so. These are available for just one. So we're not selling them actually, but we just need them to create this cake. So now we have this item here. So we can go to balance sheet and see. Let's refresh and see if it's still there, because it's the same quantity that was used to build that information. So let's now go to sales. So go to customer and create an invoice. So we now want to sell it, but of course we want to sell on cash. So I'm not going to create an invoice. So I'll just go to customer again and go to enter sales receipt. We need money so I can pay for what I purchased on credit. So I select babe and just select just cake. That's what I want to sell. So I need to sell the two that I created. So you can see two is going for 81,870. Okay, so two is going for that amount. So you can see the cost for one is actually 40. That is the cost for one. So but then now this is the cost for two. It's one. So when I'm done with this, I just hit on save and close. This is how you create at least like a manufacturing where you have raw materials and you enter them into QuickBooks. So let's go to balance sheet, and also we'll go to see we have now inventory assets 27. These are the informations. Then you can go to report company and financial, then you go to profit and loss standard. Then you also see the information based on, I'm going to be selecting today. So this is how you enter these transactions in QuickBooks. As you can see, you're able to generate the reports and see that everything is in accordance with the recording principle. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notification. Please share my video and give me a thumbs up. Bye.